basically, it's for making like ship plating because that's like most of what a ship is. Is sheets of metal.
Maybe fix the Geller piece.
I'm gonna quit you, Star.
But that's like a good point. Like you can acquisition rolls for ship parts.
Sort of.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's
But,
see
like,
how
for
lucky I am.
instance, like the holes in your hull hitting the warp reef.
Yeah.
Like he's just going to be able to fix that because you have it.
1,000 years old. Yeah.
Well, let's see how I roll. I got a -20 to this.
Okay. So,
Do you think the Gallifield's only 10,000 years old? That's funny.
Okay, now
Well,
it's
underestimating.
now it's asking me for scale, which
if you go to
That's likely how many you're trying to get, if I recall.
Sorry. What are you trying? What rarity is it you're trying to find?
it is very rare.
Okay. You're trying to find one of them, so that's plus 30. Is it just
Okay.
you want that good quality, best quality, or anything?
It only comes in one quality.
Okay, then that's a plus 10 right now. So you're trying to find one very rare thing. So 60. So roll like 1d6.
I will say if it only comes in one quality, that also means you can't get a bonus of poor. Because you can get bonus to get poor stuff, but if you can't get it poor, you can't get it poor.
Yeah. So 1d100, anything less than 62 succeeds.
I think I rolled that right.
82. Yes, you are unable to get it.
And I don't want to. You know
I
what?
don't want it.
I'll waste my. Can you do fate points on this?
No, you can't fate point acquisition rolls.
All right.
Or else everyone would just save one acquisition roll for.
Yeah.
Or one fate point for the acquisition roll.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured I'd ask. Yeah, I was
Is
trying to
there
get
one
the what's the name? The mechanical arm. Bird tech.
I can answer it.
Yeah.
So you don't have a mech Detroit? No. Do you have one for me? No.
Wait, isn't there an implant where I could shoulder mount my flamer?
Yes.
Yes.
Bruh.
Technically, it's 2 implants.
Yeah, it'd be
Actually, no. It's an implant and a weapon attachment.
You'd have to get one and then the second, and then you'd be able to have a flamethrower from your shoulders.
Yeah, it would be the MIU weapon interface.
Yep. So you need the MIU like that he has that can let him talk to servitors. And then you need the attachment to the weapon for it.
Yep.
I'm going to save that for another session, because role-playing wise, I would not see a need for it at the moment.
That is arguably, like, I don't know if it's actually there, but imagine having a flamethrower permanently attached to you probably isn't a great idea.
How do I say I have better ideas?
Being a missionary isn't a terribly great idea either, but here we are.
Here we are.
That's true.
But yeah.
Do you guys like this? Like, why did you kill the flesh crafter? Because he's a dirty Xeno. It's like, alright, I didn't like that guy anyways.
Yep.
It's whatever.
Respectable anti-Xeno.
He wasn't breaking my rules. Also, this does come with the chance to hire the crew mercenaries. Unless you want to kick that out for some reason. But they do not come with the station.
Well, we might need their help if we're trying to take the planet as well. That might be a bit difficult.
Taking the planet would be extremely difficult.
Yep.
Less, like, partly due to the planetary defenses, but also mostly due to the fucking atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like, I made the planet green. That's the reason for that. Like, the planet is covered by a dense green atmosphere.
Which is basically methane.
Toxic as well.
Yes, methane is toxic and
That's
flammable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, you can just roll the acquisition. See if he
Maybe
has-
don't let Welton bring his flamer.
Not only that,
Yeah,
The
lights
whole
the
world is
flamer
on
up.
fucking fire.
It's like, okay, everyone, take 10d10 damage. Yes, you can take toughness against it. Doesn't matter. You guys are dead.
so I would say you guys would see firestorms that do indeed sometimes rage across the planet. Despite this, the atmosphere is still very thick.
So, just wait. What have I missed while I was just AFK quickly?
We were talking
Welton's
about
gonna
the planet
set
and
the
how-
planet on fire.
Yeah. More than it already is.
Okay.
Forget, what does methane turn into when it burns?
Pain.
I mean, yes, but chemically.
I don't know.
It's been a while since I've had chemistry.
Depends on what it's oxidizing it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Is it oxygen?
It's
Nitrogen?
in sufficient amounts of oxygen, and again, in sufficient amounts of oxygen, it turns into carbon dioxide and water.
You know, that actually makes sense. It is very definitely oxygen, because there is significant water on the planet as well, despite the toxicity and heat.
Okay.
I mean, methane also has a very low flash point.
Like I said, firestorms on the planet.
Word a shot.
Both of my weapons are in fact energy based.
I mean, it is the kind of atmosphere that anyone living on the surface very much definitely does not live outside.
Okay, cool. Well, we have to go inside then.
Like, they very likely have outside defenses, and like will go outside to fight you, but they do not live outside.
Understandable.
Like, imagine how fucking hard mining would be on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my pickaxe hit the metal wrong, or my drill, or whatever, hit the metal wrong. Oh,
Bark. Boom.
Yep.
But yeah, with that, I do believe we are done here, Mario's knobs. Our governor will be arriving as soon as I am able to get him on a ship. And I will expect you to notify whoever lives there that your control is now under mine.
He just kind of shrugs at that as he leaves. It's like, that sounds like your problem. As well, you see the servitors starting to file into the manufactorum. They're his servitors.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's something strange happened. I believe we're done on this place. So yeah. Well then.
I mean, I was expecting the Fleshcrafter to put up a slight bit more of a fight and not take 20 damage.
Yeah, I was just literally the perfect scenario. Like, if I have a point blank range, it would have been even better. But that's the only thing that could have been better.
I have a feeling between either Julius with the Belasco, me with the melter gun, or Jay with the Thunderhammer. It was probably going to go down that way.
Yep.
That's fair. Like, he had some really nifty abilities, and then I looked and went to look at how many wounds they have. And they start with a D5 +1 plus double their toughness bonus at the start.
How do I say?
They don't have a lot of wounds.
From what I can tell, wounds are very low in the system.
I mean,
So that's just Eldar in general, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the same wounds.
I have 12. That said, I still wouldn't have survived that. So
no, you wouldn't.
I mean, I don't think anything's gonna survive getting shot in the head with that.
That's
I-
also true.
I can relate to that. Believe me.
Hey, how much damage was it?
Like 20.
Yeah, I'd have been dead.
8d8.
I'd have been overkilled by 10.
Yeah. Yeah, which has gone through anyone's head.
And that's why sniper rifles are terrifying. And I guess this system as well as Dark Heresy.
How do I say?
I mean-
this is a sniper rifle in pistol form, Zach. That's what it is.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I was about to say the long las has like no penetration.
Yeah, this would. I wrote 8 by accident. It's 4. It would still done the same.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah.
He had natural armor too.
Ah, okay.
Oh. That would have. Anyway, where's our next destination?
I suppose we should. The question is if we should keep exploring the system. There's still a bunch of undiscovered planets, right?
There is a couple planets that you haven't gotten information on. There is a gas giant that you know of, and there's a fuck ton of asteroids in an asteroid belt and stuff that have potentially have minerals.
Mhm.
So you can explore this system more. You can fuck off to a different system.
I'd say unless we have something pressing, we might as well explore the system fully. We can't take the planet, but knowing the system, we might be able to come back later for it. But yeah, unless anyone else has any ideas, let's go find out what the other planets.
Question: will you continue trading with the Separatists?
I'll see why not.
That's a pretty good question, actually.
One of the things that he traded to them was food.
I don't know. What's our stance on separatists?
Matthias is walking back across the room after the question has been raised, looking troubled. It is just trade, he says. They're separatists. Enemies of the Emperor himself. We'll get an advantage when we're trying to get them, if we're willing to cut off their food in case they surrender. If they're strong enough to resist the Emperor's advances, then surely they have a shot at the satellite circling, or the station circling it. That would be bad for trade. Not sure what to do. Continue circling. Anyone want to raise a point? Go ahead.
I'm not sure what would be the bigger sin. To starve the Emperor's children, or to let them be without his word.
Or if they're not capable of providing a threat to us, then I don't see a point in bothering with them.
They are capable, though. We're just not bothering them right now.
Well, if they don't have ships, they're gonna have a hard time getting off the planet.
What if we try winning them over?
Matthias stops.
We still send them and trade for their food.
Yeah.
But we include that this is given with the Emperor's grace. No?
Yes, because telling a bunch of people who wanted to leave the Emperor that we're here driving the Emperor's grace is gonna really work.
We could starve them, yes, but that is also a sin in the Emperor's eyes.
Yeah.
But we could also say that we are here, we are in control, and by his grace, the Emperor still loves them.
I suspect we'll have to send a less passionate speaker, but sending a priest along with the food supplies might not be a terrible idea. If he is killed, we know there will be no diplomacy with them. If not, there's a chance that they might return to the Emperor's grace, as you suggest.
I agree. At the end, we condition it that the priest is not to be harmed. He'll go unarmed, without guard, And the simple fact that he is there to help distribute the food, I see this as a good scenario. We could spread the word and bring them back into the Emperor's hands. And not starve them. As the Emperor casts judgment, he also grants mercy.
Well, you can write down. Well, yeah. Trading with separatists. This will. Oh man. Any Inquisitor that come here will have a heart attack.
Oh, these are certainly strange times.
Don't worry, I'm just totally slowly putting together a Death Watch kill team. I'm sure you guys can take 4 Space Marines, right?
Yeah, of course. Alright, Donut, quickly pull out that cheesy build we thought.
In other news, we're going to be starting a new Death Watch campaign where we're going to be fighting a rogue trader team.
Just get to the end of Rogue Trader, you guys are all high level. It's like, you know what? Make some Death Watch characters, guys, because the Inquisition's after your ass, and we're gonna switch sides. Like,
That's hilarious.
Started as a Dark Heresy campaign. Joe and 2 guys get fucking murked. Then make the Death Watch team.
Yeah. Just fucking end like session 1 with us meeting our old characters, like making funny one-liners, talking to each other, and then shooting our team. Then the Death Watch game again.
That is the true twist.
It's like, well, you guys wiped as a Dark Heresy team, so here, roll up some Death Watch characters.
But yeah.
God, the fact that rogue trader characters are like, what? Equivalent to like 5,000 XP or so Dark Heresy characters.
Yep. So, speaking of Death Watch and Space Marines, are Tech Marines loyal to the Mechanicus or loyal to their chapter more?
What was that?
Are Tech Marines more loyal to the Mechanicus and more loyal to
Chapter.
the chapter?
Yeah, so they're not really Mechanicus, they are still Space Marines at the end of the day.
Okay. Because I know, like, Dark Heresy don't always fucking trust your Tech Priest, because, yes, they might be in Inquisition, but they are definitely still Mechanicus.
Yeah, no, Tech Marines are still loyal to their chapter.
Okay.
And their Battle Brothers.
I figured that, but
Things are weird.
you never know with the Mechanicus. It's like, technically they're heretics, but we don't say that because they're also our IT.
There also are heretics.
Like, they build and maintain everything we use to fight other heretics.
Like I was saying, that some heresy is allowed for the greater. Well,
Yep.
For the greater good, as you see, we see
speaking heresy.
Brand slowly turn into a Tao right in front of our eyes.
They tell normal people that, yes, the Messiah is totally just what they call the Emperor. We swear. Whereas everyone in the know knows that, no, that's not true at all.
Yep. So yeah, we've gotten this done. So yeah, let's go find some planets, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, like, I'll hold the session here and roll them up for next week, because
Sounds good to me.
a few.
Yeah. So yeah, next week we'll be exploring some planets, see what we get done, and if Zach finally gets the time to shoot at us, and if we just die horribly.
Yeah, do the Mass Effect planet scanning for resources.
Yeah.
The whole thing with that witchcraft, the Emperor's Miracle, Adeptus Sororitas.
Yeah.
They fucking turn into actual angels.
Yeah,
Like,
and there are like
I'm
theories
pretty
that
sure they are technically demons.
yeah, like living saints are like
demon.
like greater demons of Emperor rather
Yeah.
than greater demons of Order.
Yeah.
Greater demons of the Emperor is such a chant I love.
I'm pretty sure they're basically fucking turning into demons of the Emperor, yes.
Oh yeah, isn't it because like it is taking the 4 Chaos Gods to even try and take down the Emperor's like psychic signature in the warp? It's fucking the Emperor's fucking absurd. So like,
I believe there was like, and I've heard like the Emperor is superior to like 1 but not quite 2 Chaos Gods basically. So it's somewhere between that.
yeah, that sounds about right actually.
Which is kind of impressive considering how powerful the Chaos Gods are.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zach, thank you for the session. It was a good time. Very weird, but quite fun.
Hey, also thanks for the session. Though
Mm.
I have to ask, do we get any XP?
I will give you 700.
Hey.
Nice.
And what is it? Achievement I give you to increase your other things?
Profit factors.
Do I give you direct profit factor or give you achievement for
You
it?
can give us direct profit factor for getting like a trading station, like one, or like a advancement towards getting one for having it. Mm-hmm.
I'll
Let me-
give you 1 profit factor for the station,
Yay.
and I'll say 3 achievement.
Okay.
Like 7.
Because we did it with minimal violence.
Mm-hmm. Only one moment of extreme violence. Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, the fucker had it coming.
True.
It's like, he wasn't breaking the laws, so,
Mm-hmm.
the administrator didn't give a fuck, but he still didn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
But
And now
yeah,
you
we
have
made
a meat locker full of body parts.
Yep. Let's see. 2 points.
What I still get?
That reminded me, in one of my Pathfinder sessions,
Mm-hmm.
we have an airship, and the wizard decided, well, he figured out he couldn't actually yet with lesser demiplane,
Mm-hmm.
but it still brought up a hilarious idea. He tried to make a demiplane that was cold enough to be a permanent freezer.
Okay, I see where this is going.
Just I could just imagine that, like, a wizard just making fucking demiplanes, and then just like, this one is the oven, this one is the freezer.
Just imagine that you take a look in the like oven, you peek your head in, an entire world like going on the other side, just like boiling hot inside. You close it, you look at the fucking tiny oven he's using to like bake cookies and shit like that, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Like, this is. We also had the same idea of the same wizards like using like monsters as experiments. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for like his trainees, he has like trolls strapped to like target dummies so that they are in fact the target dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll just regenerate.
Oh, God. Amazing.
Then it got brought up in older editions. Have you ever heard of Chol in a can?
What?
So basically, in older editions, you needed to burn the troll to kill it. Period, and you needed to burn all of it.
Yeah.
So what they'd do is they'd burn most of the troll, and then take part of the troll, and like put it in a special can. And then they just open it, shave a few slices off, and cook it, and then close it back up.
Yeah. Oh, the Hydra head salesman.
Yep. That's actually how we got started on that topic. It's because we fought a Hydra.
Jesus
I think that's
Christ.
how let me check the technique. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked, but now I'm suspicious. Mm-hmm.
And am I thinking right that essentially you can take stuff from next rank? For example, rank 2 we reach when we have over 1000 XP acquired? Or
Yes. Specifically,
How much it would just cost to take the advancement.
what was it called? When we get to, what was it, 7,000 experience, we reach rank 2, and then we can start buying stuff from there.
oh, so that's how much? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we have started 5,000. Once we're at 7,000, we reach rank 2, and what was it, 9,000? I think it was rank 3, and so on and so forth.
Oh.
You could theoretically not spend any experience, hit rank 2, and then spend it all in rank 2 and buy no rank 1 stuff.
Makes sense.
However, there are prerequisites.
Yes.
So, like, say,
Yes, for quite a few things.
Yeah. But like in the sense, it's like to take Sinus Science plus 10, you have to take Sinus Science.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's not like unreasonable prerequisites. It's you have to take the thing for it. Looking
It
at you,
seems like you
Pathfinder.
just get one, so I'm really scratching my head what the 2x means. But let's keep reading. I think
That
is
I
something.
can buy it twice.
Is it Sinus Science has a 2x?
No, it's specifically Psychic Technique.
Yes, so that means you can buy 2 Psychic Techniques.
Okay, so I buy it once for 200, and for that I can either get a single technique up to 200.
I think you can buy it twice, maybe 200.
Wait. What's this? Sorry.
Psychic
So-
technique.
So, Psychic Technique, and it says times 2, that means you can buy it twice.
Yeah.
And the XP cost is you could buy a power up to that cost.
Mm-hmm.
But
It
still
doesn't
only a
cost you
single
200
power.
per 100 level, 100 cost power, but rather up to 200. So
But I
you
mean,
can buy it
I
once.
guess if you wanted to buy 2 1, I should allow that.
Because there are
But yeah,
some
basically-
because there are some 100 XP powers that, well,
Mm-hmm.
it would be pretty much a
Like,
waste to get them for.
It would still cost you 100 experience to buy the power, and when it cost you 200.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
like-
I buy the Psychic Technique talent for 200, and I can get 2 100 XP powers. If
No. What happens is you can buy it twice. You can buy it
Yeah.
once for 100 experience per 100 experience power, and then you can buy it again, let's say for a 200 experience power, or two 200 or 100, but you gotta pay the specific cost of the technique.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, sorry if I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you can't say buy it once with 200 and use that once to get 2 100 powers, and then still have another that you buy.
You can get
So it's
rid
not
of
like you buy it
okay.
and pick Psychic Talents up
Got
to
it.
the experience.
Got it. So it counts like okay.
You could only get two psychic powers from this talent.
Yeah,
From buying talent.
that clears it up for me.
Sorry, was it mentioned how much XP was given out?
700. So our
700.
our
Okay.
total should be 1500.
Because if I recall, the average was 500. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was-
about 500.
Yep. Journal. We should be at
Okay.
6,000 XP, right? We started at 5,000.
Oh yeah, I just didn't put in the
Yes.
starting 5k, the
Yeah.
4.5.
We started at 5,000 and we have gotten 1,000 experience so far. And we start with 500 experience. It's just poorly written. So yeah, we have 1,500 experience to spend so far. Yes.
I do find it interesting that they did it that way.
I find it really confusing and very annoying.
It's really confusing when you first look at it, but once you start playing the other systems, it makes sense.
Yeah, but I feel like they could have just said, "You just start at 0. Don't worry about it." They could have said, "You need 4,500 experience to be at this rank.
That's
Don't worry
fair.
about it."
But this is also Games Workshop.
Yeah. The confusion is their motto. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't actually remember. Were they the ones that actually make the game?
What, sorry?
Role-playing book specifically, it's
Fantasy Flight. Oh,
yeah,
that's not much better.
yeah, FFG.
Yeah, man, FFG's done
Fantasy
some of my
Flight's not much better.
favorite fucking systems. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, they're great systems, but they're also generally also something that's confusing.
Really bad rules.
So, do I grab the Guardian talent for the eventual time that I'm going to have to drag Julius's ass out of the fire?
Oi, mate!
I do think that this group would enjoy anima. However, we would probably need to spend 2 or 3 sessions building characters.
Probably, from what I've heard.
I think what would happen is we'd make a character in one session and then spend the next 5 sessions actually figuring out what we're doing wrong.
I vaguely remember that we played it once with... Oh my god.
Martin.
Yeah, Martin, that was DMing. And
Yeah,
in
good
terms of
guy.
character creation, I would say this is basically system being complicated. I put it right there with White Wolf, So like Exalted and whatnot,
Yeah.
and Shadowrun.
I like how freeform it is.
Oh yeah, you can make pretty much every XP of like anime character.
I have a feeling actually this talent that I'm tempted to get may come in real fucking handy.
Oh.
I'll post it in the chat.
He's
Given
trying to do something silly like save me or something.
given the nature of the thing that we're going after.
Is it run flee?
No.
Left tracker. Bounty hunting. Yes, just imagine us seeing a ship and Donut goes, hold on a minute, there's a bounty for this.
Sure, but you're gonna have to tell me what objective points are.
Page.
See, that's why I'm relying on you guys to tell me all of the weird rogue trader rules, because I understand how the system itself works. I just don't understand all the new shit.
Uh-huh.
And you guys are all reading it anyway, so why not?
Sure. Let me go find the page if you actually want to read it.
Julius, you know how lazy I am.
Uh-huh.
Did you really expect any different from me?
Right, man. I sent him maps and everything.
Hey, I actually did download the maps.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like any of them for the station.
Yeah, I mean, that's respectable. That's not perfect.
There is the one that's like modular, but I didn't really have enough time to set something up for that.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it.
Okay, let me just have a look.
So no, I like the maps. Half of them are planet side, the other half is like,
Mm-hmm.
Is this really not going to fucking search for objective points? Book, please.
Like the closest one I could have used was there was a map of a space station, but it was inquisitorial.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't worry about it. I'm just being. You were like saying I'm lazy, and I agreed. You know. Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Okay, so let's have a look. Let's try and find. I suppose objective.
It's just like Pathfinder. I've played enough that I fucking know the rules and don't need to look them up.
Mm-hmm.
Except for like key instances like underwater combat.
Okay, so objectives. To make the GM's job easier, endeavors can be broken down into parts called objective. Each objective is a waypoint, blah blah blah.
Yeah. If you read page 277 to
From what it sounds like, it's basically just like I make a progress bar for you guys.
Yes, that is literally what it is.
Oh
yeah.
But
so in other words, it's what I do anyways. Just they made it so you could
see it happen exactly.
Yeah.
I think a really good way of describing it, progress bar. I think the most it's like 7 pages of stuff, but it's just not. It's basically just cut into pieces. Basically, there's like, for example, establish a trade route. So you have different objectives, like create a macro cannon trade route from, say, to somebody else. First, you establish a warp route, gain allies, aid them against some random dudes, basically like, gaining allies. Make the route itself work, ally with the rogue traders, like a bunch of minor objectives that give you stuff.
Does it actually give you useful things, or does it like useful mechanical things, or is it just like you have allies now?
Go take a look at it, basically.
Okay. I will.
But basically the idea is that you set up call is, let's say, a greater endeavor, which means you need, let's say, 450 achievement points, I think it's so to say. And then you try figuring out what kind of things, problems could they need to solve to get that many achievement points, so to say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've been kind of chuckling when you're have one achievement point,
I didn't realize it was something like that. Yeah, I'll have to change stuff up a bit. Okay.
No, don't worry about it. I enjoy it. The profit factor makes perfect sense for the ship. That's I think it's pretty much accurate. But yeah, just take a look at the thing. You don't need to read much of it to get an idea what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like a lot is there's one for misfortunes as well. Basically, there's a table roll me a 1d100 sec.
55.
55. A new dictate of mercantile law has come to the Drusus marches, and the upheaval that attends it is dire indeed. Many imported guilders are ruined or driven to other line of commerce, and many compacts are now worthless, which means we lose between 1 and 5 profit factor unless we go and fix it now.
Okay.
Which I think
I
is
kind of like this.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have to look into that.
Yeah.
Because it means I can just make quests and put in objectives
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. And what I like with the misfortunes is that you can have us like, here's an easy progress for your quest, but do you dare risk your profit factor being lost unless you go and fix it? Mm-hmm. Or it can just even be a plot hook, like let's say some traders fucking with us, and I will go to stop him, and we end up in a fucking gala trying to save our empire. Mm.
Minus 50 profit factor, question mark.
Mm-hmm. I think
It's
the
like,
funniest
there's
one
something
here
coming for you. Do you know what it is?
I think for characteristics, you don't need to be a certain rank. Those are the characteristics, something you can advance at any point.
Yeah, because
They
I'm
just
looking at
tend
the
to be more
section
expensive.
and there's like nothing.
It's hard to call yes, because they're separate.
Yeah, like characteristics you can advance at any point, but yeah.
I guess it's the kind of thing that so you can still spend experience to improve your character if you don't really want anything else in the rank.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I think a lot of the early XP is probably going to be spent on characteristic advances if you've got like a wide variety of skills from the background. So yeah, that's just, I suppose, to ensure that you don't sort of become stuck XP wise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, well, I'm gonna head out. I've got some work to do.
You have a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
See you next
Thank you for the
week.
session, Zach.
See ya.
Now, what do I want to increase? I've already increased my ballistic skill to intermediate. Should I get trained in it so I have 57 ballistic skill?
I mean,
Let's see.
Sounds good. I definitely gonna put intermediate willpower to get that 61.
Let's go. Big brain time.
Because
I've got nothing.
I need that freaking willpower.
Mm-hmm.
Although, to be fair, even if I don't have any, like, the right of sanctioning, warp affinity, I still, because I'm so bound, yeah, I still roll additional d10 on perils of the warp.
I'm just rolling this for shiggles.
What?
Sorry, what?
I'm rolling this for shiggles because I want to see how badly I want to smash.
Oh yeah, you want to see if you deleted him?
Oh yeah, he'd have been deleted.
He would have the 10 AP penetration. Yep.
Yeah, there were at least 3 of us here that could just absolutely demolish the guy.
I mean, in One Piece terms, your 3 are our monster trio.
Like, it's kind of funny, but because my character has 2 weapons, a normal laser, a good quality, like best quality laser pistol, and a fucking dueling pistol. The difference between them is fucking night and day.
Meanwhile, I just carry a big fucking hammer.
That you do.
So yeah, this is what my Hellgun deals, and keep in mind this is my weaker weapon.
Yep. Energy damage.
And of course, yeah, well, I've shown this off, but I'm going to just fucking do it again.
Of course.
Oh, that's a max damage roll. Holy fuck.
50.
Absolute lunacy.
I think there's something about Righteous Fury. Like, there is. Maybe I'm misremembering. There's, like, rules for crits.
There's literally a button called Righteous Fury, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, there is.
Contains
the same thing. If you roll max damage, you get Righteous Fury.
Oops, I clicked the bloody wrong button. Didn't even roll. There we go.
Looking at my weapon's probably kind of hard to do. It's 2d10.
I mean,
yeah.
Donut just rolled max damage on 2d10.
That's why we're thinking about it.
Oh wait! What's that? Righteous Fury? Is that right? What do I roll? Okay, well in that case, if I was to roll that, well the target number would be whatever, but you know.
Just put it 100, so you actually hit it. Dealing 1 bonus damage.
That would have been a 31.
Let's see.
Yeah, metal guns fucking hit hard. That's like fucking shit.
Shenanigans. Melt a weapon, Mars pattern, right?
Yeah, Mars pattern melts a gun. Yeah.
Of course, we seem powerful until we come across a space marine. Then we're just fucked.
Kinda.
Yeah, I mean it's like a different scale, and of course you would have like a big system shock if you try to switch to all new war, playing full fucking guardsmen that can forget about having like best quality stuff, like maybe good if they are lucky.
Isn't it? As in Dark Heresy, like if a rogue trader's going into if a rogue trader was going to a Dark Heresy game, they already start out like so much more powerful.
I think there are some rules for conversions, but it is always possible that it might be like, a little bit breakage, like in terms of like system being broken.
I think what I remember reading is that a beginning rogue trader character is equivalent to like a mid sort of game Dark Heresy character.
I mean, isn't that what the 4,500 experience is?
Pretty much. I need to think of what to get for. I was really tempted by Blood Track, and I still kind of am.
I'd say you just like hold off on it and see what Zach does with the point. But that probably is a cool thing.
I kind of like the talent also for like story fluff, plot hook potential.
Yeah.
I'll grab Blood Tracker. Why not? I don't mind wasting 500 XP. That still leaves me 200 XP left, so.
There's no more talent for me to grab. Big sad.
We'll just quickly add Blood Tracker.
I like how everyone's like trying to tell me my cat's gotten selective hearing, and I'm just like, no, he stopped hearing the can opener. They're like, oh.
Okay.
I'm really curious if the sound constitution just doubles your health.
How is it described?
Basically, it doubles the modifier to your constitution. So instead of having 3 con for having 35, I'd have 6. And since your HP is technically double, it says starting toughness bonus. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, the starting toughness bonus. What is this for sound constitution? Did you say?
Yeah.
I thought that just adds on an extra wound.
Is that what it is? There's some other ones that might exactly be what it is. There's some things that double the like bonus things. But if it's just +1 wound, that makes sense, but also scam.
I'm not entirely too sure what that'd be, because I can only think of sound constitution is just getting an additional wound.
Yeah, that's the one then.
Yeah.
Basically, it's what Ass has. He has the good best quality brain implant, basically. Well, it's mechanical brain more than a brain implant, but still, which means his intelligence bonus is double. So instead of like, let's say I have into 46, I have 4 bonus, I'd have an 8. Of course, there's very few things that cares about that, but still. For example, the only thing that cares about is strength, toughness, and yeah, those two really. Yeah. Technically agility, but it specifically goes to say that no, it doesn't work. You're cheating. So yeah. Otherwise, you'd get double your movement. Oh yeah, it's unnatural. That's the one. Unnatural constitution, unnatural intelligence, and so on and so forth. It's not sound constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, a natural toughness doubles your toughness bonus in general, so.
Which probably would mean that you double your health.
Double your toughness bonus, not because like. For example, hold on, how much I rolled.
Well, yes, it's technically you do have a 1d5 plus that, but that's most of the health.
To be fair, a natural toughness is like less for boosting your wounds and more for getting that soak.
Yep.
Because,
Alright.
like, you have. Yeah.
Alright, now I can actually do my character sheet because, yeah, while you guys were faffing about, I was putting buttons back on my jacket.
Okay, so that's
That's because
500.
you a
Okay.
bitch.
Okay, that's 500 XP spent on Blood Tracker. Okay. What do I feel like using next? What do I feel like getting next?
Alright, so we have a total of how much now? 1,500?
Yes, we're at 1500 total XP gained.
Yeah, gained. I'm not counting that, starting 4.5 because that's like.
I mean, it's technically a starting of 5,000 because you got the stuff from all the background
I
stuff.
understand why it says that in case you wanted to bring in a carrier from other FFG game.
Okay. So, what don't I have yet in terms of skills? I could finally get Secret Tongue Rogue Trader.
Well, you can listen into our secret conversation.
I
Matthew, you
already
can
have
now talk to me psychically using the Secret Tongue Rogue Trader, so we can cut him out once again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can finally learn how to fucking read.
Yeah, because literacy is actually a skill.
Oh, literacy is an advanced skill. Yeah,
Tragedy.
I should probably get that.
Just so you know, everyday activities do not require literacy tests.
Okay.
Although it
What
does
is
say literacy allows the explorer to read and write any language he speaks. So it's like, on one hand, yeah, but it's like 40k, not fantasy, where like fantasy you can speak Reichsfield, but if you do not have a skill, you cannot fucking read it.
Let's see what the description says for literacy. Yeah. Read and write. Everyday activities. Regional variant. Damage manuscript. Case use of colloquial phrases. So in other words, you can still read and write. You're just not like a philosophy professor.
Okay, then I'm probably not going to grab that actually. As funny as that would be, I'm sure. Okay. So I have 200 XP. I could get Common Law Imperial Guard. I should probably get that.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, why you don't have it's another question.
Considering your
Because
background.
my backgrounds didn't give me it. Simple as that.
That's weird.
Pretty funny.
So we do that. I could. Oh, Forbidden Law Pirates could. I'm gonna grab Forbidden Law Pirates.
Yeah. Considering our objective.
I think that goes really hand in hand with the fact that I also have Blood Tracker as well.
Yeah. I'm.
So let's do that.
Cool with that.
Okay, so now I need to go to here. So, Common Law Imperial Guard. Yeah, for some reason, none of my backgrounds gave me Imperial Guard law.
Apparently, you're just a mook shooting things. You're not supposed to know what you're doing.
That is true. There we go. So I got Blood Tracker for 500, Common Law Imperial Guard for 100, and Forbidden Law Pirates for 100. There we go.
Nice.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that I can see a clear progression of like the character from like a roleplay perspective.
I do enjoy the scene you had with the guards pulling the merchant.
I actually really enjoyed that.
I just love how you're like, he said stop, I'm not gonna bother with the shop. Go ahead, guys.
I think my favorite part was the captain said stop, so let's just cut the shit, okay? I'm not leaving until this gets sorted. Oh, you can pay off his debt. I was like, how about for every 1,000 credits of his debt? One of these shots from this hellgun here is going into you.
He says, not debilitating shots, of course. In V4 rolls freaking 20 damage.
Blast his leg off. Don't worry, you can still walk on your hands.
Don't worry, the wound cauterizes. You're going to shock though.
Yeah, I would have to double check, but I have a vague feeling it might be slightly harder, like to say, oh, I'm just dealing non-lethal damage. In some cases, I don't think that's gonna cut it.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't
don't
think
worry
so either.
about it. This power hammer is going to deal non-lethal damage to you. Don't worry about the fact that it's meant to go through steel. Slam it down.
Look, okay, just ignore that. Okay, it's fine.
Uh-huh. The hammer slams down, leaving an indentation upon the metal itself. But he's just unconscious. Don't worry, guys. Mm.
And I am so fucking glad that I have Intimidate as a fucking skill.
Bonk. He's just unconscious, guys. Jay.
That's Space Marine, yeah, the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I still have to
We
play
got a
it.
sequel. We got a sequel coming out, boys.
Yes.
Yeah, I still have to play the first game. I have it bought, but
Yeah, funny enough, when it was being mentioned about the fact that, you know, oh, maybe one Space Marine would one Space Marine could solo like the this station, and I was immediately thinking back to Space Marine, how they sent 3 Space Marines to deal with an Orc war.
I mean, a small one, not the one the size of Armageddon.
Yeah, I mean, true, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
they sent 3 Space Marines and that was it. And well, it went pretty well, right up until Chaos got involved.
how about boosting my
There we
perception
go.
next time?
All right.
Well, that reminds me, what? How much would it be to increase my perception? 500. Fuck me.
Yeah, it is not cheap.
It ramps up fast.
Yeah, for me, starting is 250.
Yeah, for me, it's my lowest ones are ballistic skill, obviously, agility and strength. Surprisingly,
It's if you want to melee.
no, my weapon skill is 250
Mm-hmm.
for the first increase.
Huh.
I wonder, does anyone have a cheap ballistic skill first increase? Let's see. Oh,
So
no, you
have
do.
a cheap
You do. You have the,
Yeah, I do.
the simple is 100. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, which explains why. By the way, I've already increased it twice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've increased my fellowship and intelligence, so you know, big brain time.
Yeah.
I'm just tickled pink about having fucking Thunderhammer. Are you kidding?
I see, considering all the hammer gifts in chat.
Thunder, 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 hammer.
I mean, it's my favorite 40k weapon. It's literally just a giant powered hammer.
And I get that. I really like the Thunder Hammers as well. Whenever I play Dawn of War 2, I always equip my my Force Commander in the campaign with the Thunder Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
See, even Mimic agrees.
This is where your cat. This is where your cat just suddenly starts shouting out for the Emperor.
Dude, if that does that, I am getting myself committed.
No. We all know Mimic would probably say blood for the blood god.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Blood for the
What
Holy
is it,
Emperor,
Joe?
Skulls for the Golden Throne. I would say at least the fucking skills are easy to keep track of. I think with the fact you can only get the the increased skills at very specific points. The skill mastery, that is.
Yeah, that I guess makes.
Wait,
I mean, by skill master you mean the plus 20?
Plus 10, plus 20, yeah.
Yeah.
Where in the? Yeah, we are 500 XP off becoming rank 2.
500?
Yeah, 500.
Was it 6,500 then? Mm-hmm.
No, because we are at 6,500 in terms of total.
Yeah,
No.
and
Are we?
it's 7.
Oh wait, no, we're not. Ignore me.
We're at 6,000 right now.
Yeah, we're at 6,000. Sorry. So yeah, it's because I included the 500 starting XP there because of the.
As I said, this is neededly confusing.
Yeah.
Jay. Ah, yes, this is your character now. Big Hammer. Mm. This is just a gift we
it
all
weighs
have in our
15
minds when he
kilograms.
charges to battle. Mm.
How big would a 15-kilogram hammer be? Let's look this up.
To be fair, I'm not sure. And I guess like some parts of medieval weaponry, maybe like the old medieval Warhammer would be quite heavy.
4 to 8 pounds max.
Yeah.
Yeah, like medieval weaponry was not that heavy, all things
Yeah.
considered.
No, what you're wielding is just like either a complete like stone slab or enough machinery that it just fucking weighs a ton.
There you go.
Yeah, but I'm not 100% sure that the kind of people who tend to wield thunderhammers tend to have like some sort of servo stuff.
I mean, yeah, we should get him a power armor to double his strength bonus, so he fucking.
Oh my god!
I mean, it's an item you can requisition. It's kind of rare, but you know.
God fucking forbid.
Considering the background of my character was basically a failed attempt at making a space marine.
God fucking forbid we start getting powered armor.
And we just
You can get it. You can even get the power armor that Sisters of Battle use.
Okay, guess what?
What?
Technically, I can start crafting it. It's just on how lucky my rolls are.
Oh boy.
I have armory.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah,
go around in freaking Adapted Sarita style power armor.
Yeah, I was about to say, God forbid me and Jay get power armor. But that means that Jay will hit harder. It allows me to carry more ranged weapons.
Carry more random weaponry. Doom guy moment.
Spread the word of the Emperor.
Oh, yes.
Well,
At some point, you're going to see Matthias, who, as I said, isn't particularly tall, flanked by 2 Titan Space Marine wielding more weapon than they know what to deal with, and another with a hammer almost bigger than Matthias, just being like flanking him, just like, yes, these are my bodyguard.
No, you're like, I'm the sweet carrot. If you don't want to speak with me, here are the 3 different sticks.
What's hilarious though is I didn't build this character for combat.
I
actually built him to be a charming healer priest type.
Hell yeah, it's working out pretty good.
In before I made character with like over 10 points of insanity.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of got to be a little bit off your rocker to be a priest, if you think about it.
True.
Yeah.
Especially a priest that doesn't touch little boys.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Power armor adds plus 20 to the wearer's strength characteristic.
Jesus Christ.
It also doubles it because it increases your size category by 1, I believe.
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that it.
There's a slightly smaller version of it too, like a half power armor or whatever.
There are 3 variants: smaller, medium, and the big one, which has 9 DR.
I mean, I know what Jay might be referring because I believe Sisters of Battle have their own version of. They are not having Space Marine power armor; they have their own thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just saying in the systems that in this system there is 3 that I found. The light one doesn't give you the strength bonus, I believe, but it
gives you a smaller strength bonus. That's what I was going to say. No, I built JCF, of course, pure for combat, given that he's an arch militant. But I'm very happy that he has some degree of like thinking skills as well as intimidate.
You tried your best to make him bad at int, but he's still carrying somehow. Donut, you need to play a wizard someday. We believe in you.
I can't fucking believe that. As it turns out, the Fortress world reduced my character's int.
So yeah, you have if I made power armor for you guys, you would have AP of 7 for light and 8 for normal.
Jesus, that would take the total. That would take total soak. If it was best quality as well, that would give us another AP.
I mean, Still wouldn't do shit against a Melta or a Thunderhammer.
Well, I mean, it does a
That is
little
true.
bit.
No, it does. It doesn't. The best you can get up to is like AP is 9 armor points, but
And-
the Thunderhammer has AP 10,
Yeah.
and the Melta Gun has AP 13.
Mhm.
I mean, Melta Gun's designed to crack open tanks.
It's a bit
Yeah.
overkill.
Yeah,
I
sadly,
can't
at
wait
some
to see it described as we're fighting on a spaceship. Donut fires and misses the melter gun and goes straight through the spaceship's hull, and we're like, ah, shit, oh, fuck, oh, no.
yeah, at some point, and I'm pretty sure Zach is gonna be using that on some enemies. They're gonna be having a natural toughness because you need some very specific things to bypass toughness.
Oh, yeah, toughness. We have toughness in the system, too?
Yeah, that also gets into soak.
Ah, okay, so we have a fair bit of tankiness then.
So, like,
Yeah.
let's say you have enemy with toughness 50, a natural toughness times 2 or times 3, because there are also like higher versions, and suddenly it has like 10 or 15 soak.
Here you go. Used to design, upgrade, and forge weaponry from personal arms to starship batteries.
Nice. But yeah, again.
Unfortunately, I can't find any Melta Gun gifts.
It was good playing with
Just
you guys.
search for BFG and you should be able to find it.
But I'm gonna bounce, so see you next week.
Yeah.